Hey Mashana, this is your favorite uncle. I want to talk to those who've decided to upgrade this year. And I know the many things that are happening in your head and you watching your life and thinking that you are missing out. You're looking at your friends perhaps that are in university and it feels like your life is kind of taking a step backwards. And I want to say to you, you know what? Perhaps sometimes it's better to move back in order to move forward, right? And now you've decided to upgrade this year. I want to just give you a couple of tips or just a bit of advice from your favorite uncle on what to do, seeing as I walk the journey and this is where I am today. I'm your favorite uncle. I'm on YouTube helping you with maths and science. What is it that you would need in order to really do well? Number one, have a plan. Many people approach upgrading with a sense of, just being erratic about it. They're not sure at the beginning of the year whether that's the path that they want to follow. But once you've decided you're upgrading, have a plan. Draw up a study timetable, all right? On your study timetable, make it a point that you note the very important dates, such as the exam date. Know when it is that you need to fetch your timetable when exams are approaching. Note all the important dates. Note even the dates when you need to be applying at university. Many people may think that when you are upgrading, you're not eligible to applying at university. That's a lie, okay? So make it a point that you note all those important dates and have a precise timetable that you're going to follow on a daily basis. Number two, so you must follow that plan, right? It's one thing to come up with a plan, but many people start with a plan but never really get to execute it. So it's important for you that when you draw up a plan, you really follow it to the T. So start by creating a timetable and make sure that you follow it. It will help you to get into a system. It will help you to get into some program where you can keep yourself accountable. So it's not really how you start that matters, but it's really how you finish. And a plan will help you to finish well. Number three, consistency, consistency, consistency. Now many people start planning to upgrade and they start well as the year begins. They draw up a plan, they follow the plan, but along the way they get many distractions that cause them to fall off the bandwagon. It's important. Consistency is one of those things that will really help you to finish well. So be consistent. So when you draw up that plan, when you follow that plan, make sure that you try and be as consistent as possible. Now remember, consistency looks different on different days, right? And perhaps at times you might fall off the bandwagon, might be things that may disturb you, but it's important that once you've fallen off the bandwagon, you come back again. You make sure that you get onto that path of consistency. Number four, focus. Focus on those goals. Now you might have drawn up a plan, you might follow the plan, you might be consistent, but at some point you need to make sure that you maintain your focus. Remember your why, guys. Remember why it is that you decided that you're going to go onto the path of upgrading. And so it's important for you to make sure that you focus. When many people will try to distract you and tell you that, you are too stuck up or maybe you are too rigid, it's important to maintain your focus. Remember, this is your goal, right? You are the one who will, at the end of the day, reap the rewards of those results. So it's important for you to make sure that you focus. And the last one, number five, build a strong community. Now guys, sometimes upgrading can feel like a lonely journey, and it's important for you to surround yourself with a good community of people that will actually rally behind you, all right, and people that are going to keep you accountable. So perhaps it's important for you to get friends that are on a similar path, that are doing exactly the same thing. But it's important that you also be careful that those people are not only just as focused as you are, but sometimes it helps if they are even more focused than you are. So make sure that you surround yourself with a good community. I think this is why we've been intentional about opening the center, to just make sure that those of you that are upgrading can really rally around there and work together, that you are focused on those goals, but you also have a community, people that you can bounce off ideas with. That's very important. And lastly, I want to wish you all of God's best as you get onto that journey of upgrading. If it is that you need more assistance, our camp is available. That is a perfect place where you can connect with others that are upgrading like yourself, that can keep you accountable. You can also follow us on our social media platforms. You can find them on the description of this video. Otherwise, from me for now, I'll see you guys next time. Sharp, sharp.